guys, it's time for another book with Miss Quinn. I hope you're ready. This one's one from the Old Testament and it's called Daniel and the Lions. Daniel was an important man. He was one of 3 ministers chosen by the king to help him rule the land. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Daniel worked hard. He soon became the king's favorite. One day, the king decided to put Daniel in charge of everyone. The other 2 ministers were angry. Do your angry face. Right? Why should Daniel be more important than us? They grumbled. He's not even from this land, whispered one, and he only praises his own God, whispered the other. I don't seem to like him very much. Oh. Together, they came up with a plan to get rid of David. Uh-oh. The 2 ministers went to see the king. "Oh, king, you are so great," they cried. "Make a law saying that everyone should praise only you for 30 days." The king liked to be praised, so he listened to them. Uh-oh, I wonder what this is going to mean for poor Daniel. "Whoever breaks the law must then be thrown into the lion's den," they said. The king agreed to make it the law. Uh-oh. For 30 days, everyone praised the king. But Daniel went home, knelt at the window, and praised God, just as he always did. The 2 ministers were spying on Daniel. Uh-oh. When they saw him praising God, they went straight to the king. What do you think? Find out. "Oh, king, you are so great," they cried. Daniel praised his God. "He has broken the law." When the king heard this, he was very sad. Where's your sad face? Felt very sad. "Whoever breaks the law must then be thrown into the lion's den," they said. "The law is the law," sighed the king. I don't think the king was too happy with having to make that decision. Daniel was taken to the deep, dark den. Inside, the lions prowled and growled. Ooh, how do you think he felt? He's probably pretty scared, huh? Daniel was lowered down into the den. "Grrr," said the lions. The lions sniffed and they snarled. The king looked down into the den. "I hope your God takes care of you, Daniel," he called sadly. Doesn't sound like he's very happy that he had to make that decision. A big rock was rolled over the den so that there was no escape. Daniel sat in the gloomy den. The lions circled all around him. Then an angel appeared, and the lions settled down. How many lions do we have? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 lions. The king went back to his palace. He couldn't eat. He couldn't work. He couldn't sleep. All night long he tossed and turned in his bed. I think he's a little worried. I think he might be worried for poor Daniel. But the next morning, as soon as the sun came up, the king hurried to the lion's den. He gave orders to roll back the stone. "Daniel," he called, "has God saved you from the lions?" "Oh, king, you are great," called Daniel. "God sent an angel to tame the lions. I am safe." The king was so happy as Daniel was lifted from the den. There wasn't a mark on him. The king made a new law. From that time on, everyone in the land would worship God. "God's law is the law," he said. Wow, Daniel standing up for his beliefs helped the king start believing in God. Pretty cool. Pretty amazing, isn't it? So, what I want you to remember is when you're told that you're not supposed to be putting God first, remember, we can always put God first. Sometimes it may mean that things are going to happen that are kind of scary. But as you can tell in the story, for Daniel, what happened? Right. God took care of him. And he'll take care of you too. He's not going to leave you alone. So here's a couple questions for you. Why do you think Daniel was the king's favorite? Why did Daniel pray to God and not the king? Where did Daniel end up when he didn't praise the king, but he prayed to God? What happened when Daniel got down to the lion's den? How did Daniel get out of the lion's den? Just remember, you guys, we don't have to be scared to do God's work. And we don't have to be scared to stand up for what we believe in. Because God's always going to take care of you. I'll see you next week. Bye.